Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my 36-week pregnancy update, and this time I used my little notebook thing to write down everything that I needed to talk about so that I didn't forget, because I always forget. So I'm 36 weeks, and the first thing that I will talk about is insomnia and sore belly. And the reason being is because those two they're the cause of why I have insomnia. Like the sore belly is why I have insomnia, because it's so sore that I just got to the point where I'm on a schedule where I can't sleep, and so then I'm in sleeping, like I said, sore belly, and I also put from my belly feeling heavy from the baby dropping. So like if I try to lay down and then I try to roll over after I've been asleep for a while, it just feels like so much weight, which it kind of is, on my organs and on me. And it is, after laying in a certain position on my side for so long and then waking up and trying to roll over, it is so painful and uncomfortable. So it's gotten to the point where I have to sit up, like upright, with my legs crossed, Indian style, and kind of slouching back like this, and literally almost sleeping like that on the couch by myself because I can't sleep in bed. Plus our kids climb in bed with us during the night, so then it gets real crowded, and it's just not comfortable. And I've been feeling really hot, so it's just all around not good. I'm not getting any sleep. Some people are lucky enough to get, their rest in before their new baby comes, but that is not me. Not at all. I have insomnia and my belly hurts so bad that it keeps me up. That's the reason for me having insomnia again, is because my belly has just got to the point where it feels like it's beyond, like my belly is beyond its stretching capacity because it gets so tight, and I just sit there. I just feel like I'm pushing my belly out as hard as I can, but I'm not. So it's not a good feeling. I'm not getting any sleep at all whatsoever. And then, oh yeah, lots of cramping. I've been having tons of cramps, like period cramps that aren't like mild period cramps. They're worse than mild period cramps. And I was concerned a little bit because, the cramping is significantly like bad, or worsened. I mean, I did go to the doctor last week, and she said I'm not dilated, but I am 25% thinned out already, and that's when I was 35 weeks. So I don't know. And she said the baby's head is really low in my pelvis, so that would explain all the cramping and the pelvic pressure that I'm still having. I'm still having pelvic pressure. I could be laying in bed or just sitting on the couch, and like she'll move her head and I can feel it. I can feel it in just down there. I can feel it pressing up against my cervix, and it's the weirdest feeling I've ever felt in my life. I did not experience that with my other two children, but I'm experiencing it with this one, and it's really weird. But yeah, so she said that would explain why I have so much pelvic pressure and cramping, but since then the cramps have gotten worse. She did tell me that, I need to be looking out for labor signs because, I mean, I'm 36 weeks and I'll be 37 weeks, and so I'm coming up on next week I'll be full term. So I need to be paying attention to labor signs, and this might sound silly, but I don't, like these cramps, I never experienced this with my other two kids. So like, I've never went into labor on my own. I've always been put into labor because I didn't go into labor on my own, so I was induced both times. Now with my second baby, my daughter, I went in to be induced, I was 4 centimeters dilated. So maybe if I would have went a little bit longer, maybe I would have went on my own, but at that point I was miserable. I gained 42 pounds with my daughter. I got the biggest I ever got with her. My son, I got pregnant with him when I was 17. So I went from, I was a teenager, so, and my body type was, I had a high metabolism, I was very scrawny, honestly I needed to gain the weight, but I maybe gained 10 pounds with him. I'm not sure. 10, 20 pounds maybe. I'm not sure. I know I didn't gain very much with him. But either way, I've always been put into labor and I've never experienced it on my own. So these cramps, I don't know how to distinguish which ones are real, like labor, or not. Because I've heard if you've been induced, like when you are induced, the Pitocin makes the contractions way more intense, so that your cervix can dilate. So I really don't know what to expect if I went on my own. I really don't. I've always looked at it as if I'm not crying or, something like that, then it's not time to go. But also, some women aren't necessarily crying before they go to the hospital. They're just having intense contractions, and I don't know how to differentiate them. I don't, because I never did it on my own. So there's that. But the cramping is pretty decent cramping. And this is my 3rd baby, so that's why she told me I need to be looking out for labor signs, any leaking of fluid or blood, but I haven't had any of that, or leaking of fluid as in, my water breaking, even if it's just a little bit or a lot, I guess. What else? Oh yeah. So yeah, the pelvic pressure is still, lightning crotch, that's basically that's pelvic pressure too, I guess, but it's more intense. And for those of you who have experienced it, you know that it is horrible. It feels like someone is taking a knife and stabbing it up there, and it's not very fun. Sometimes it literally brings me to my knees on the floor, my hands and knees, and I have to sit there for a minute just holding myself because the pain is so intense. So I've also been having that as well. But let's see, my doctor's appointments are every week now, so that started last week. So yeah, my appointments are every week now, so I have another appointment coming up Friday, and this is where they'll be checking for dilation every time now, so hopefully I'll be dilated. That way I know if my body's doing something. Obviously my body's doing something because I'm 25% effaced already, but as far as dilation goes, honestly I don't know what that means. Well, I know what effaced means, but I'm 25% effaced, so I don't know how much longer I have until my cervix starts dilating. With my daughter, I was 2 centimeters, a little bit more than 2 centimeters, and 65% effaced at 37 weeks. And like I said, I'm only 36 weeks now, so I don't know, who knows, maybe I'll be 1 centimeter dilated this Friday, or I won't be. I am not sure. I wanted to keep up with weekly updates from the beginning, but that got very hard very quickly, and I'm still very new to YouTube's also, so I'm still learning how to edit and do my videos. So I got very lazy there for a while. So these last 2.5 weeks, I will probably do one every time I have a doctor's visit every week to keep you guys updated on what's going on. And then possibly a baby watch video if I think that for some reason I might be going on my own. But the chances of that I really feel like are really slim because I just did not go into labor with my other two. So I don't see why my body would do it now. I'm hoping to have some progress at my next doctor's appointment. That's always really exciting. What else? I think I talked about everything else. Oh yeah, and I think I told you before in a previous video that it was not an update. I think it was my diaper bag video or my breastfeeding video. I'm not sure which one it was, but my induction date is September 6th. My OB will tell me this coming Friday what time I have to be there. I'm assuming it's going to be 5:30 in the morning because I went to the same place with my other two children, and when I got induced, it was 5:30 in the morning both times. So that's what I'm assuming. What time I'll have to go in, but you never know. It could be different, but I don't know if it will be, just because the past two times, you know, it was at 5:30. So that's what I'm assuming. So yeah, that's coming up, and that's obviously, but that's very exciting that I know her birthday. And also, I guess I could do, instead of saying it now, I could do another video on it. I think I did announce what we were going to name her in my gender reveal, I think. But my fiance ended up hating the name, and he told me literally like 2 or 3 weeks ago how bad he hates it, and I didn't realize he disliked it so much. So, because I was under the impression that he liked it, so we changed it. So the whole name is completely different. So I guess I can do a name reveal video. Or maybe I could wait until she's born. I don't know. But I think for now, that is all for my 36-week update. I hope I have more to update. I hope things change by the time I'm 37 weeks so that I do have something to update, because if it's just the same, I probably won't upload. But at one of my other appointments, if I progress and something changes, then I will definitely, you know, update you guys and let you know what's going on and keep you in the loop of, you know, what's going on, because at this point, my hospital will not stop my labor if I go into labor at 36 weeks, which I'd like it to be 37 weeks if she decided to come on her own, because that's considered full term, but 36 weeks is when her lungs are finally developed, so, and shouldn't need any help breathing if they're born at 36 weeks, so I'm not really too concerned about that, and I wouldn't have to worry about her having to stay in the NICU and not being able to come home just because her lungs are fully developed now. But I'm still hoping and praying she stays in there till 37 weeks if I were to go on my own. But I don't see that happening, so, but yeah, I think that's pretty much everything, and like I said, I have some exciting videos coming. Some are just ideas of what I think I should do, and then some are just videos that I know I should do. My hair is a hot mess, but when is it not a hot mess on my videos? It is always a hot mess. I'm sorry. I just don't have the energy to get glammed up for my videos. So I'll probably, you know, do a baby watch video. I'll probably pick up my camera for some reason if I think that it's really happening. I'll probably do that too. I'll definitely update you guys, you know, with the upcoming appointments that I have, to let you know if I've progressed. Like I said, I don't know if I will even do a video if I didn't progress, but I will be updating you when I have progressed. And another thing that I said in one of my other videos, I have a photographer coming who's gonna photograph the whole birth, which I'm super excited for because I did not do that with my other 2 births. Then she's gonna do family newborn pictures afterwards, which is so nice, and I'm so excited because she's gonna capture all those moments during the birth that you don't normally get because you're in pain or you're in labor. So I'm really excited for that. And it's not gonna be too graphic. She's just gonna kind of be like from an angle. So like if I'm laying here, she'll get from like the side, them pulling her out and then putting her on my chest. So that's really exciting. And also, I'll be vlogging the whole time. I'll have my phone on my tripod attached to the hospital bed, so I'll be filming that as well for my birth vlog, which I'm so excited. I'm so excited to do. And I'll film, the whole thing, getting ready and leaving for the hospital, and just so you get to experience with us, how we're feeling, that morning, and then the whole labor process. So I'm very excited to edit all that and to film that for you guys. I'm excited, very excited. Oh yeah, I'm rambling a lot, but almost every time I forgot to show you, I can't talk at all for some reason, but I forgot to show you my bump. So this is my 36-week bump. Ugh. So my shirt is not fitting right now because my belly. So, see, everyone's saying that she has dropped, and my doctor says that she's dropped, which I guess I can kind of see that, because she's all down here. But, that's my belly. Little baby girl. My doctor said she did the field test, and she said she weighs 5 pounds. That she might weigh a little over 6 pounds, just because we don't know how much weight that she'll pack on, before she comes. We don't know how much more weight she'll gain. But like I said, I cannot talk. My first baby, my son, he was 6 pounds, 8 ounces, and 21 inches long. And then my daughter, she was 6 pounds, 6 ounces, and 18 inches long. So I had trouble breastfeeding, so she ended up being 5 pounds, 14 ounces, but her birth weight was 6'6". And then, so I'm guessing this baby will be 6 pounds even, or 6'4", and 18 inches long. But I'm rambling now, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys later in my next video. Bye.